Is everything back up and running? If you can confirm, I'm just gonna keep on moving. So now we have our you know what? Here's one of the big things that they never tell you. These always scrape on the bottom. Always. I'm gonna have to just record completely separate um tutorial for this. It feels like it because with the interruption and everything is now fractured. But at least it sounds good again. All right. Oh crud. You know what? I think I actually went and put. Yeah, I did. I did. I went and I put the my flags in the wrong place. So these guys were actually supposed to go here onto that. So let's see if we can walk these forward. Should be a simple matter since they will snap. Yep, snap to position. And then you just get the next one, pop it there. And technically, we should be able to walk the other one forward as well. The flag. Well, excellent. Thank you, Ann Kitty. No, question is, let me see. Will it walk forward? Would it be enough? No, it's off. Off by just a hair. Okay. So there will be no easy resolution for that. Once you're off, you're off. You're out of here. So we just got to do it again. So if you're now tuning in, we kind of messed up the flag, but that's okay. Because now we get to do it again and you actually get to listen to what I'm saying. Because the audio was so messed up. We had double audio going for a little bit there, which is really odd. I think my days of streaming to 3 platforms at the same time may be over. Now that I'm streaming just to 2 platforms, it's steady. Now, here is the kind of a conundrum that I've been facing recently. And it's like, where do I stream to? Which is the best platform? Should I even still continue streaming to YouTube, or should I put YouTube more as a focus to putting out like finished builds? YouTube would have to wait a little bit longer to get tutorials and stuff because everything that comes here needs to be edited. And this is my busy time, so it's not exactly the most ideal time to do this. But I kind of feel like Twitch is usually the better platform for streaming, while YouTube is better for finished content. However, TikTok has been interested in the streams, and it's been growing over there. So it's actually making me question what's the best place for the streams. So if you guys have any ideas, like what platform do you prefer to watch on? Do you prefer to watch on YouTube, on Twitch, or on TikTok? Now I know some people will never ever leave TikTok because that's their platform. But I gotta ask a question. Oh, these are the machine blocks I was talking about, by the way. And we can get a couple of these guys right in here. Oh, crap. I'm here on the Twitch stream. I'm not seeing the multi-stream. No wonder. Haskins in with the solid advice as always. And it's just like so much extra work though. That's a big thing. And I already do like all this video for work, which is going not going to get any better. Like we have like so much promotion coming up. The streams in the morning, like this is going to be my only time for this. Yeah, I hear you, Kathy. Although I have been enjoying streaming over on YouTube because that's where most of my audience tends to be. It's kind of a weird dynamic sometimes, just how unbalanced some of the platforms can be. But it is what it is. Okay, in case you guys are now coming back, this is the box truck build. We're building a box truck. It's a 2-for-1 build, actually. You will get a flatbed truck as well as a box truck out of this. No worries. I'm not going to be doing exclusive. Go ahead. I'm not going to be doing exclusive TikTok at pretty much any time. It's just been an interesting experience seeing how TikTok has grown. All right, let's continue with the rest of this. Back of the truck. Back to the white pieces. All right, let's put this into high gear, shall we? Aha. See what I did there? All right, so there. Now, one of the advantages, this is like a huge advantage of aligning your first piece here with the bottom piece, is that this doesn't stick up now. Now this is flush with the sides. So these little placements do mean a lot. Okay, we're gonna move on. There's a couple bit of nonsense going on, which we are going to ignore. And then I'm gonna have to translate these seats at some point. It's gonna be fun. Seats are so different. Now, yeah, you can see that bit of overhang. Nothing we can do there. That's just one of the mismeasurement things with Lego, because we are using the wrong piece for the side. We don't have a slanted piece, that curved piece they need. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Now this piece is 8, and I'm going to do something a little different here with machine blocks. I'm going to actually, this is a different piece. So this is one of the reasons why I was thinking about doing a bit of tutorial on simulating Lego pieces in the game. And that doesn't work. And it's because of a piece like this, where we need to be absolutely flush with two sides. So this one begins right here. It begins with a kiss. Nope. I don't know what sound that is either. Okay, no, come on. Be nice, thank you. And lock you on there, and then, oh, ow. Then this is now flush with the inside. This is one particular piece that is used in Lego. And we're just kind of remaking it. Now, the way to get this flush again, because we have to get it flush to the top, is we can't use the basic turn. We actually have to do top from the top, and then bring this over, put it there, and so many turns just to get one piece. But this is what happens when you're trying to build something that you don't have. Build using pieces you don't have. Instead of snapping one piece down, you gotta go snap down a whole bunch of others. So there we go. And I think some of you may no, I messed that one up. I messed that up. That needs to go to the top. See? See? That needs to go to the top. So since that's going to the top, it needs to come to the side. You, what are you doing? Get over here. Thank you. So to the side, which means right. Come on, behave yourself. It is not being behaved. All right, let's try this again. So this one is supposed to be right there. And now this, okay, there. That's the piece I was looking for. Dang it. Why are you being difficult? Why are you being difficult? Okay, I may have over staged that one. Let's try again. I think this one should be just about this. This. And then no, why aren't you working? Oh, because you need to be at the bottom side of that. There. Okay. Now that should be it. You just use you see, fast forward through that and get to the end, and you have the proper technique. Ta-da! First try. Yes, cha-cha. Turn it out. Musically? What the heck is going on musically over there? All right. Let's see. Moving on to my instructions. And yes, these instructions are available on rebrickable.com. You can find alternate builds and some more refined builds, and a lot of builds that you just won't find in Lego, where people have gone off and done their own thing because they needed to, because the Lego store just wasn't providing the builds they wanted. Like, Lego doesn't like military builds, for instance. Machines of war, there's a whole thing against it. So Lego may not exactly like my F-16s and all and those guys, but I know you guys appreciate them. Here, let me put a black piece back there. Turn it out. There we go. That's now flush and it's up in the air just like it should be. We got wheel wells coming on. There's the wheels. And then we got the seats. Sometimes these vans have two seats in here, but you know what? Lego doesn't allow us to get cozy, so it is what it is. Okay, the wheel wells are a completely different situation because we kind of got to make up a couple of things, and I think we have some opportunities to do that with the new where is it? The new Palm Paradise kit. This, while it looks gray, is actually white. So we have let's see. Let's see if it's a lines right there. See how this lines up on the side. It means we now actually have an opportunity to get things working the way that we need them. And that comes at two pieces. Then over here, on top of this is actually higher. So this is going to work out quite nicely. Now I can either go ahead and, oh, that was the other thing. I just remembered something very important. So we're going to actually extend this out one. Oh boy. We can't extend it out one because of that. I think we may need to get this thinner. How's it going to work? Okay, this part is going to be interesting. Let's work with one side first, shall we? Um, Palm Paradise floor that goes on top here. The important thing that I was talking about was the fact that we have to use truck wheels. Oh boy. So there's a bit of a compromise that has been made with the back pieces over here. So these back pieces can no longer work. These pieces right here. What we have to do is use a smaller piece in order to get this back. So we need a 6 instead. And this is just all about the compromise. About using a larger piece. Plus, we don't have any wheel wells whatsoever. And here's what happens with the truck wheels. Big wheel, keep on turning. Wow. Okay, I think we need to extend the front even more. Yeah. We could go ahead and try to use the small wheels, but this actually looks really ridiculous on something this size. So, okay, so this for this version, I think I'm gonna go ahead and complete this one at this size, and then come back with the second version. Does that sound sane, rational? What is your damage, buddy boy? Seriously? All right, and let's get a 6. So regardless, we are going to need to have a different setup. just to make this work. Any semblance of reality. So yeah, there we go. There you go. That's a nice looking wheel well. Ish. Nice-ish looking wheel well. Then we just get the roof piece from the haunted house. So, no, everybody has these, right? Haunted house. People sleep in these battle packs. There's a reason not to. You get all the cool pieces. All right, so there we go. This is our wheel well. It's going to look a little differently than what they want, but you know what? If they want something different, just give us the pieces that we need. Maybe we could take it one step further and just like knock that out. So it's even up on top. There we go. All right, so let's bring this over. 1, 2, 3. Two, three, 4. Oh boy. And this is where we get the 6. We're shaping the truck. Shaping the truck. Let's get that wheel. Oh, here we go. The wheel well down. 934. That's the big wheel. Oh, hold on. There we go. Much better. See how it sticks out? I don't really like how it sticks out that much. Like I would actually take off this wheel well and just stick it right in there. So a couple things that I would really do to make this build better. Technically, it's supposed to have the wheel well on the outside here. So these, these are supposed to be upside down. Okay, 935. I think we should be able to get through most of the rest of this. Let's hope we don't have any more interruptions. Okay, vertical alignment. Come on, work for me. It is not working for me. Why do you have to be so difficult? Oh, look at that. Now it's moving up and down. Good morning. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Um, Something's tickling me there. All right, so these wheel wells are a little bit tricky sometimes, but one of the things that we can do here to make this work a little better is incorporate two parts of it. The inside part can come here and come out one half step. And that gives a much better resolution to this because we don't have all the pieces that we need. There's no proper curve. So we're just kind of making it up. And I mess with all the different wheel wells all the time. This is one of the later ones that I just came up with. I kind of like it. It handles two situations at the same time. All right, let's see what we can if we can do this same thing on this side as well. But you know, if you want, you could actually bring that down. Can you bring down half a step? Let's see how that looks going down half a step. And down one. You know, I may not actually hate that. Let's try the whole suite and see how it works. One, two. Sorry about that. There's a lot going on here at home. A lot of coordination we have to take. So sometimes conversations have to happen, even in the middle of the stream. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for hanging around. There we go. What do we think about this wheel well? I think I like this one better. So we're going to do the same thing over here. It falls more in line. A lot more snug. There we go. I dig it. If there's a reward, a squatter truck. What is a squatter truck? Tell me more. I'm now really interested in this squatted truck thing. You have my attention. All right. Let's see. So, what, me? Well, have David call me.
Does Evan know you're staying home?
I think he does. All right. He doesn't know unless I tell him. He doesn't know even when I tell him. Okay. All right. So moving on with these. Here we go. Okay. So this is the cab. I may have to go my own way for this one because we have different needs than what the game is calling for. Sorry, what the build is calling for. So some of this is going to be a little freestyle because they usually want to like fill this in. This we need to fill in with what we need, which is a grate and some machine blocks so we can do thrusters on the inside here. So small thrusters to turn. As much as I would like to get these onto the wheels themselves, I don't think it's going to be happening. mean, the system that I got with the, oh no, oh no. Okay, can this go in here? No, it cannot. That's going to be a problem. I really like what I came up with for the van. That's a really good wheel system. I wish I could translate that in other places. All right. I think we're going to have to worry about the thrusters in a little bit. Let me see what else they're calling for here on the inside. Yep. Filling it up with blocks. So at least the grill goes on the outside. That's a plus. Means that I can do something like this. Can I? As a matter of fact, I cannot. Yep, it's got that single piece over there. All right, machine blocks, engine blocks. If you wanted, you could actually use one of these guys and pop in here. And actually, it's actually quite an interesting thing to put in here because you do get the grill and everything going on. Like something this would actually work, sticking out especially. So, but that's up to you and pretty much the look of this. Yeah, I think I really want to rebuild that with some enhancements. Um, let's get through the rest of the build. Then we'll look at how we can enhance it. This one, I think I used the banisters last time. It's a little high. So what do we have going on here? This is a 4. So we can use a 6 instead. There. Keep it nice and clean. No, I don't quite like that. I'm gonna kill that. All right. Let's see. Okay, sorry. I feel like I've lost a little focus there. Um, all right, guys. Let's get through the rest of this. I don't want to speed through this, mind you. All right. Let's see. We're nearing a good place here. We're gonna have the hood coming out. I think I gotta go up another level. Do we? No, it's just filling it in, filling it in. Then the hood goes up a little bit more. This is the 10. But this is an 8 on the instructions. Oh, that's the 6. Duh. Not 10. 10 is only for running, going a little bit over. All right, so that works out. Let's put this in here. 8. There we go. Oh, okay then. Keeps throwing surprises at me. Just when I think I've gotten to a good level, it throws another surprise. I'm actually following the instructions on this one, by the way. Last time I kind of went off on my own on my own design. So this is a bit of a different experience since, instructions. What are those? My God, that's a lot thicker than I had. Oh, okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh. All right, let's get you out. It's 9:52. We have 8 minutes left. Hey, Eth, happening? Yeah, I'm actually still tweaking the taxi a little bit. I'll show you guys that once I have a bit more to go with it, but just thought you should know. Because, I'm always tweaking after the fact just to get it right. This is way too high now. I think I'm going to have to actually cut that off there and reduce the front. Because this is not going to work for our needs, especially with that roof and everything. This is being made for this was designed for minifigs. And remember, minifigs are always bigger. So we can adjust the design to make sure that everything works properly. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Yep. Let's definitely skip ahead. And we're going to just refine the just a little bit. Tiny, tiny bit. Let's get a 12 across here. And then we're going to do a little bit of finagling with this and get this up in the air. No, it can't go. Where can it go? Down? There's something there blocking it. Oh, the thruster. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the thrusters. Thrusters need to be on wheels. All right, so let's try that again. And use the vertical line to push downward. 1. Vertical line, push downward, 1 again. Okay, on. Okay. I think that's the best we're going to get here because the windshield actually needs to come down here and start there. So that's going to be fun. All right. Let's get these guys in place. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to finish up this before I go anywhere, okay? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Is that half a step? Oh, you know what? Okay, so this, unfortunately, is only going to be available for some people. I apologize in advance. You're going to have to pretty much deal with that half stud space if you don't have this one piece. It's in the Beachy Boulevard kit. So, huge apologies. But this one, having this kit allows me to take up that little half stud and get it flush to the back, which some of you can't. So, my apologies, etc., etc. Sorry. Okay, let's get the roof set up. 12. 12. 12. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I think we should be able to just come down with this. 1, 2. And this is where this comes in. So, will this work? Let's try again. And that should do it. There's your roof. Plenty of space there. And 6. There we go. And now we need to get this part sorted out because this is the glass. Now you can either go ahead and try to get a little fancy. I know some of you are going to say, "Hey, let's use that new fancy glass in here for the Palm Paradise." But remember that this is only so high, and it is straight. So in some builds, this may work. You just have to, cover off that little bit there. If you can get it up half a stud and do something to the bottom, even better. But this glass, for me, is supposed to be slanted. So this is something you can actually use for your own advantage here. Let me just pop one thing on here. This is the what we call it, beachy piece. And I'm going to try something a little unorthodox now. When I say a little unorthodox, I mean like a lot, but heck with it. You like to experiment. Anyway, I'm the MadPuck66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m., which is right about now when I have to run off to work. I'm going a little bit longer right now because I just need to get a couple things done here, but I do have to run off to work. Kaboom's stream is starting right about now. I don't know what he's streaming for this morning. I wish I had actually checked, but his stream usually starts at 10 o'clock. So, you can head on over there and you can come back to me, catch up on the VOD or whatever, when I have most of this figured out. No need to hang around. If you do want to hang around and see what nonsense I'm going to get up to in the next 2 minutes, you're more than welcome to. But, I'm just fooling around. Dang it! Stop being annoying. Grr. Sorry, I'm talking to the truck. All right, come on, get right there. Bada bang bang. All right, yeah. For anybody who is new, if you're new here, please leave a like, follow, subscribe. If you are coming back, thank you for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate all of your support. Really, really do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Right now, let's just see what I can get up to with this and maybe get something going with. Come on, get there, get there. Some beams. One more. Now this is at that angle. It's an extreme angle, and we need to get it. Oh no! Oh no! I went the wrong way. I went the complete wrong way. Oops. Well, I don't think this is going to be happening today. Let's see how fast we can get this up. I forget. Does this allow me to do it? Amazing. It does. This time. All right, let's try this again. One more time. Unamas. And you. No, not you. You. Latch on. Nope, can't do that. Let's see what nonsense we can get up to here. Only the best kind. Only the best kind. Anyway, this is Friday, so I think I'll be seeing most of the rest of you guys on Monday. Seriously, thanks for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate the company. 1, 2, X. Huh. We can get slanted glass now. If we can, you know, do it right. Which is what I'm aiming for here. Slanted glass. Just maybe in the wrong place. So let's see. Vertical alignment. Up, up, up with it, girl. Up with it, girl. Bada bang bang. Come on, and turn the radio on. Saturday night, and I won't be long till I. Question is, how far down can we go? Can we go all? No, we can't. Even this need to go a little bit higher in order to make that work. Just a little bit higher. For something like this to work in here. Okay, let's see. Down. No, forward. No, coming back here. Back here. Down. Ooh. Okay, that needs to go up. Just messing around till I get it right. Funny, that goes on right there. Rest of it, not so much. So this is something that I'm gonna have to fool around with on my own time and not in the middle of a tutorial. So anyway, I gotta go to work. Got some deadlines to meet and everything. This is the truck so far. We're gonna I'll let you know when I can come back on and finish up. But yeah, this is it. So I'll see you guys on Monday, and you guys have a great day, and take care. Bye now.